What's the rental market look like in Cabarrus County and Concord, Harrisburg, Kannapolis? Well, first of all, you should know that over on Instagram, I have a series called Market in a Minute that I run on Thursdays with some up to the moment data points to give you an inside scoop as to what's happening in the market. But that reminds me that I should talk to you a little bit about what's happening in rentals and why does a regular realtor even look at them? Well, first of all, not everybody's ready to buy. One of my clients is currently in the process of buying, but she needs a couple more months to get all her ducks in a row. Of course, I'm going to help her find a rental because I want to be there with her in the whole life cycle of the process. The other client of mine is relocating to the Charlotte area from way far away, and he would like a minute to get educated before he buys the family home. So they're going to spend some time getting familiar with the area, getting familiar with all the outlying towns and counties before they decide. Again, as a realtor partner, I want to make sure that I'm helping them in that educational process before they buy. I'm not the only realtor like that, but it's a great question to ask. So when I'm thinking about this, it always reminds me too that yes, I'm an investor and I love my rental real estate for a couple of reasons. The first one is it's a tangible asset. And right now, I'm a little nervous about the equities market. I've been nervous about it for a little while because the fundamentals don't make any sense. And when you feel uncertain about the equities market, you can reduce your volatility with real estate because no matter what happens in the grand scheme of the economy, people have to have somewhere to live. If you are the housing provider, you can be a part of that solution. And that's one of the reasons I like to buy less expensive properties, because if I can provide decent housing for workforce folks, I can be a part of the solution. You'd also find it out that way that a lot of the landlords out there should be really called housing providers because that's what they're doing. And their goal is to make a decent return while providing decent housing. Now, all of that being said, you can also consider the fact that rents are going up in this market just like house prices. The average rental in Cabarrus County currently $2,040 a month in rent. When that happens, it's good for an investor because you're watching your returns go up. Now, let's just say you're wondering, but Leigh Brown, I'm not wealthy. Can I invest in real estate? The answer is yes, you can, especially if it's your first investment. There are some great programs out there. Of course, interest rates are high right now, but you can still manage that because rents are high. Let's just say you used to work for a big old company. Just pick one out of the blue, call it Duke Power, and you had a 401k over there. When you left that job for retirement or to find another opportunity somewhere else, that 401k can come with you and it rolls over as an IRA into an investment account. Did you know you can buy real estate with that IRA? For many people, they don't even think about this and the 401k gets left behind at the company they left. Well, spoiler alert, if you're not there, take your savings with you and go do something productive with it. Now, when you buy real estate in your IRA, there are some rules you have to follow because it is a tax deferred account. But we're glad to walk you through that process and make sure you do it correctly by the law and to make sure your investment returns make sense. So long story short, if you want to rent in Cabarrus County, we can help. If you want to rent before you buy, we can help. If you want to buy so that you can rent it, we can help. The biggest thing I'll tell you is that if you're thinking about buying investment real estate, just ask your realtor if they invest, because I will tell you it makes a difference in understanding the schematics of the market and also understanding the risk-reward ratio. Yes, you can buy in Cabarrus County and Greater Charlotte. Yes, you can sell. And yes, my team and I will help.